it's so interesting because obviously Jerry's the one with the math head, and he's instigated this scheme. But Marge is she plays such a crucial role in this narrative. Tell us a little bit about Marge and how you found her. I'm assuming that both of you met your real life analogs at some point.
We did. We got to go and meet Jerry and Marge, which was a delightful trip on many levels. My parents are from the Midwest. I'm just about to go visit them again. I was born in Kansas. So when I read this script, it was delightful. It's an amazing story about these two people who've been married a long, long time, raised 6 kids, and in their retirement ended up having this incredible adventure. But the women that I know, my mother, my aunts, my grandmothers, they were all from this area. And so I felt like I knew Marge when I read the story. Meeting the real Jerry and Marge was a complete delight. We also got to meet some members of their family. We went to their town. We hung out for a few days. We got to sit on the back porch. And they're wonderful people. Marge is a very straightforward woman. She's an incredible homemaker and mom. Literally, one of the things I was most impressed with was she actually made their coats when they were kids. Do you know how hard it is? I mean, I sew, but making, especially a thick winter coat. She's a really capable, loving woman. She loves Jerry. It's so obvious their love for each other. The personalities in the movie are a little bit different than their personalities in life. One of the things I most respect about Marge is how completely unimpressed she is with the fact that we made a movie about them. I love that about her. I just really admire that. She was polite, but she wasn't at all bowled over. And the fact that they ended up making all this money that they shared with their kids and their grandkids and their town didn't really change them. And that's kind of the coolest thing. I guess cool isn't quite the right word. The most central thing to the story is that in this case, instead of what happens a lot of times when people come into a lot of money, their lives didn't change that much. They didn't move. I think they bought a new truck, right, Brian? Was that it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Picked up a new Ford truck, and that was about it.
So I mean, it's just an extraordinary story to me, and I love that about it. And like Brian, I read it during the pandemic in a very isolated state, and I thought, wow, this is great. This is something my parents would enjoy watching. Quite frankly, I really thought about that. My mom and dad are 96 and 93, and they I've made a lot of movies that particularly my father won't watch. So anyway, yeah.
I made a lot of movies that nobody would watch.
I've made those too.